Okay, year one, today in maths we're doing a little bit of revision, and the revision we're doing is revision of ordering numbers from 1 up to 100, both in ascending order where you're going from smallest to biggest, and descending order when you go from biggest down to smallest, okay? Most of the questions we'll do will be from smallest up to biggest. Right, let's see. Okay, so I've got some numbers here on the screen which we're going to order. Obviously, we're going to start off with single digit numbers first. Now, single digit numbers are numbers under 10. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, where they only have actual one number in the number. We've been looking at the last couple of days the meaning of each digit in two-digit numbers, but obviously we're going to start off with smallest first. So we're looking for single digit numbers. So I can see here that I have two single digit numbers. I've got 6 and I also have 8. So which of those is smallest? And we're going to start smallest at the bottom. So let's go 6 at the bottom because we know 6 is smaller than 8 and 8 just above 6, okay? Now, what do we have next? So we have lots of two-digit numbers, and my little tip is look for which ones have the smallest number of tens, and the smallest number of tens a number can have apart from 0 is 1. So do we have any numbers on this list with one set of 10? Remember the first digit. Do we have any in this column? The first digit with one set of 10. I've come to one already. We have 10 itself. I'm sure you would have all spotted that anyway. So we have, put that 10 in the right place. We have 6, 8, 10. So we're going up so far. Now, do we have any numbers with two sets of 10? Any 20 numbers? Let's have a look. Any 20 numbers? Two sets of 10, two sets of 10. Oh, we have 26. So let's put, and it just happens to be in the right place already. So that was quite handy, wasn't it? Okay, do we have any numbers with 3 tens? 3 tens, 3 tens. I'm looking at my tens column. The first number, oh, I have 37. That has 3 sets of 10. So it'll come next. So look, I've got 0 sets of 10, 1 set of 10, 1 set of 10, 1 set, 2 sets of 10, 3 sets of 10. Do we have any numbers with 4 sets of 10? Shout it out at home if you can spot it. I can hear those voices nice and loud, even though it's very early in the morning. 48 has 4 sets of 10. And look, that just happens to put this number here with 5 sets of 10. And it just happens to put, we've got two numbers with 6 sets of 10, 60 and 61. Obviously, 61's bigger than 60 because it's one more. And then we have 88. And that worked out quite well because it ended up putting those 4 in order for us. So let's see if we're right. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we get it right. Yeah, they've all turned green, so that's spot on. Okay, let's see what our next one is. Fantastic ordering. Okay. And now this time it says from largest to smallest. I'm going to do from smallest to largest again, and then we'll do a couple the other way around. So let's do from largest to smallest, from smallest to largest. I'm confusing myself. Do we have any single digit numbers which are the smallest? Any numbers with only one digit? I can't see any. It looks like all of our numbers are two-digit numbers. Okay, so we'll start off with any numbers with one set of 10. 1 set of 10, 1 set of 10. 18 is a set of 10 and 8 extra ones, so that can stay down there at the bottom. Do we have any numbers with 2 sets of 10? Going down my tens column, going down my tens column. No numbers with 2 sets of 10, no 20 numbers. Do we have any 30 numbers, any numbers with 3 sets of 10? 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Oh, I have 34. Excuse me. I have 34 and I also have 39. Which one's smaller? Well, they both have a 30, so I look to the second digit. 4 or 9. We know 4 is smaller than 9, so 34 will come before 39. So 18, 34, 39, that's fine so far. Do we have any numbers with 4 sets of 10? I've spotted one. We have 43 because it has a 40 in it. 4 sets of 10 and 40. What about numbers with 5 sets of 10? No numbers with 5 sets of 10, but I have spotted one with 6 sets of 10, and that can go in there. Okay, now I've got lots of numbers here I can see with a mixture of 8 and 9, 10s, and then 80 numbers and 90 numbers. We know 80 numbers are smaller, so let's get all the 80 ones down lower first. I'm going to drag these down a bit. Okay. Okay, so I've got my two 80 numbers. I've got 81 and 85. They both have an 80, so I look in the ones section of the number, the second part. 1 or 5, which is smaller? That's a nice easy one. Swap those two around. 81 is smaller than 85. Then we have, it's worked out quite well again, 91, 93 and 99. They're already in order. Got those all right again. Well done. Okay, let's see what our next one is. Okay, order the numbers from largest to smallest. So this time I'm actually gonna start largest. So I've done 2 from smallest to largest. Now I'm gonna do it the other way around. I don't want you to do that. I'll explain that a little bit later though. So we're looking for our biggest number, the one with the most number of tens. So I'm looking for numbers with lots of tens, 7 tens, 5 tens, 1 10, 3 tens, 3 tens, 4 tens, 1 10, 6 tens, 2 tens. The biggest number I can see from a 2-digit number is 7 sets of 10, 76. So I'm gonna keep that up at the top, okay? Do we have any other ones with any big numbers of 10? So we've done 7, might as well be methodical about this. We've done 7 sets of 10. We didn't have any with 9 or 8, so 7 sets of 10, working our way down. Next we should be looking with numbers with 6 sets of 10. Look at my 10s, look at my 10s. 6 sets of 10, 67, so I can drag that up to the top. Okay, any numbers with 5 sets of 10? Well, that was nice and handy. 52 is already in place. Do we have any numbers with 4 sets of 10? We have lots of numbers with 4, but that's 4 ones, isn't it? We're looking for 4 sets of 10. 49, 4 sets of 10. Do we have any numbers with, this is a pain, 3 sets of 10? 3 sets of 10. We've got 2. We've got 34 and 32. 34 is bigger, so let's put it higher up the list. 32 just underneath. Okay, we've got our last 4 numbers here then. Now, which is the biggest of those numbers? That's nice and clear, isn't it? 25 has 2 sets of 10. Now we've got 2 numbers with 1 set of 10. We've got a 10 and a 12, which is the bigger one. That's a 10 and 0 extra ones, and that's a 10 and 2 extra ones, so that's obviously bigger. Let's put that in here. And we've got 10 is bigger than 9, so they're going from biggest down to smallest. Let's check it and see. Yes, spot on. Okay, I think it's going to give us one more of these. Okay, well, let's do largest to smallest again. So biggest number of 10s you can have in this game, probably 100, 10 sets of 10. We don't have 100 here, I can't see it. Do we have any numbers with 9 sets of 10? Yes, we do. I'll do this one nice and quick. We have 98. Do we have any numbers with 8 sets of 10? I can see we have, oh, I was a bit rushing a bit there. There's another number with 9 sets of 10, 92. Put that in. 8 sets of 10, we have 88, 89. Do we have any numbers with 7 sets of 10? Let's go down our 10s. Let's look at those 10s. 75. What about 6 sets of 10? Yes, we have 60. What about 5 sets of 10? We have 2. We have 57 and 50. We know 57 is bigger, so we'll put 57 here and 50 just underneath. Okay, now we have 19, 29 and 25. These two have 2 10s and this one has 1, so we need the 2 bigger ones. 29 is bigger than 25. And last but not least, 19. Let's check that. Okay, I did that one really quite fast, but I want you to do lots of practice yourself today. Okay. Now, I wonder if I can skip this question. I probably can't, so I'll have to do it quickly because I want to see if it asks us something else. Okay, order the numbers from largest to smallest. Let's go. Biggest number of 10s I can see is 9 sets of 10. 8 sets of 10. 7 sets of, oh no, there's another 8 set of 10. 7 sets of 10, 71, oh no, 2, 76, 71, 56, 28, 18, 17, done. I might put this on your Education City account, maybe over the half term, so you can have a little practice. It's going to keep on asking us the same type of questions, so I'll just move on and show you what I was going to. So, what you have is, you have these 4 flowers, okay, and you've got some leaves or some petals underneath. order them from smallest to largest and write them on the leaves. So what I want you to do is, for the first two flowers, to do it starting at the bottom from smallest numbers going up to the biggest. And then on the second two, I want you to start from the biggest number at the top and work your way down to the smallest, okay? Writing one number each time. As you do that, score them out with your pencil. So I can see that the smallest number here is, smallest numbers of 10 I can see is 1 set of 10, 1 set of 10. I can see that 13 is my smallest number. So I would write 13 here, go back up, cross out 13 so you know which numbers you've done, okay? So you've got 4 of those, remember? 2 from the smallest up to the biggest, and 2 from the biggest down to the smallest. Then you have these number gators. Now let me get my pen. Number gators, remember, number gators like to eat what's greater. Okay, so they like to eat what's bigger. So this one's been done for you. 95 is bigger than 56, so the alligator's mouth is eating the bigger number, okay? Let's look at this one here. 45 and 54, which is bigger? Well, I always look at the tens number. That has 4 tens and that has 5, so that must be bigger. So the alligator is probably going to want to eat that bigger one, isn't he? You know what they're like, the greedy. Let's do another one. And you can have a few goes. Your mums and dads can write down a few numbers for you to have a practice. Okay, what about this one? 34 or 43? Well, I can see that only has 3 tens. That has 4 tens. So we want to eat the bigger one again. Okay? Whatever one has the biggest, you want the alligator's mouth to be facing that number, eating it. And remember, sometimes you might have, say, 30 and 30. If the alligator doesn't know which way to dine, remember in our song, if the alligator doesn't know which way to dine, which way to eat, because the numbers are the same, you'll have an equals sign in the middle, okay? So you've got some of those. If anyone needs any practice of some smaller numbers first, there is a similar thing, ordering numbers, but with numbers 1 to 20. So they're nice and smaller if you want to start off there. I don't think many of you will need to. Then you've got this challenge if you want to complete it. So let's look at these. So we've got some words and symbols. So we've got is more than, is less than, is equal to, and the symbols for them, okay? Equal to, more than, less than. What you have to do is look at these pictures first. Always work out what's on your picture. So I can see I've got 10, 20, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got 34. Here I have 10, 20, 30, 1, 2, 3. I have 33. Which of these symbols or which of these sentences could go in the middle? Well, I could say 34 is more than 33, or 34 is greater than 33. The alligator's eating 34 because it's bigger than 33. So there's a few of those. You have to work out what each picture means. Forgotten your rubber today, Iris. Don't know where I put it. So you've got to work out, count your tens, obviously, count your ones. Some of them have number lines, some of them have little sentences, 4 tens and 4 ones, 44. Some of them you might have to group in tens to make it easier to count. There's some of those. Then there's a little bit harder again. Let's rub this out. Where you have to do the same, but you have to complete this table, but sometimes the numbers are done for you. So this one here, we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 43 is more than 4 tens and something ones. So you'll have to think of a number that is smaller than 43, which also has 4 tens. So you could have 42, or 41, or 40. So you'd have to put a wee missing number in there. I'm not going to give you too much of a help with that. That's the challenge, so it's your job to work it out. So best of luck with that, guys. Have a nice time with it, okay? Well done.